first one that started. This is the round 2 winners bracket, Deimos versus Riku. First game. It indeed is time. Greetings, Inne. So, Deimos, Orcs, Riku, Chaos. I wonder who picked first, but we can't find out in hindsight. Maybe at some point these people will watch us and can tell us what the history in picking was. Let's go! Deimos does think Warboss is superior to most Chaos heroes, not to say all of them, and stomps them real good. Riku's trusted Chaos Lord on the prow. He sure, just before this, last game before this, he stomped me in the winner's bracket in our game 3 with his Chaos Lord, because I absolutely messed up the timing for the Noise Marine push in a super terrible way, and then lost the Sluggers due to it. Let's see, Deimos will hopefully do better and we will have a more interesting, longer game. Those heretics will not be able to do much here. Shooters will go on a chase, yes, perfectly, because if they turn around, shooters can just go back to their sluggers. As long as, for some reason, what the fuck? Okay, I need to pause right here. Can anyone explain to me, like, heretics should be speed 5. Shooters should be speed 5. Whenever I try that, like heretics were here, shooters here, there was plenty of room for them to stay out of charge range. How did they both turn around, run, and the heretics actually got the charge off? Like, they shouldn't be fast enough to catch up, right? Happens to me all the time. Their charge range seems so weirdly far. Like, yeah, shooters had trouble getting around this edge and this cover, but that shouldn't mean that heretics can catch up when there's so much room. Maybe someone can explain. Let's go on. Smack. One down. Looks like that one got some ducker into him, because Warboss wouldn't usually be able to... Wait, would he be able to one-shot when they retreat? I can't tell. Maybe someone could look at the numbers. It is 75 HP and Warboss does what per hit? I think 95. And then that is decreased by 30%, so we end up at roughly 120, a bit more, and then that is decreased by 40%. So about 40, 50. Yeah, could be just enough to one-shot a retreating heretic. Maybe 1 or 2 HP difference between one hit and not. So the little ducker they endured by them may have been the thing that let the Warboss one-shot them in retreat, not a normal modus. So, double shooter build, double heretics build, nothing special here. Warboss does retreat here to, I guess, get a good timing push. He wants him... This is what I messed up, not pulling my hero back in time for the timing push. So the Pain Boy comes out, Kill the Weak is out, but that is just on a 30 seconds cooldown, so by the time this big fight is going on, you will see this heretic didn't one-shot, because not retreating. By the time the Pain Boy is out, he wants his hero out, and he got that. He just didn't really... I don't know what his problem is. So the second shooter is just capping. I don't know what he would about. Ignores the Chaos Lord as you should be. Ties up the Marines in melee to mess up all the heretics with the actually damaging models. This is not smart, yes, because the Cacophony can hit multiple squads here. I mean, Painboy will be out of it soon if he doesn't run back in. Bad micro there, but yeah, he's gotta go. Heretics almost wipe to the stomp, but well, 27 HP, it's fine, I guess. No ACs before Noise Marines, as you would. Still no AC coming. Is he not getting ACs? Interesting decision. There's one. Okay, so just a bit late on that. Painboy doing his job, keeping the boys alive. So basically all the damage he was able to deal in that engagement was on the war boss. And everything else was healed. I don't know why he followed the war boss with his Chaos Lord when he could have gone for shooters as well and maybe bled 1 or 2 models. I don't quite understand the thinking there. Spiky armor is out, as you could see by the effect. Angry Bits coming. We do have one big shooter. Angry Bits getting stuck on the tank trap here, not quite making it into the enemy blob with the charge. So he was down 1 knockback there. I think he didn't see it if he knocked back the Chaos Lord. Yes, just stay out of it with the sluggers, perfect. Put them on range stance and go in with a Painboy so they can't attack with their ranged attack. And if they knock something back, it's just the Painboy. That was good micro and double big shooters by now. As second tick is on capping duty. No further units, it would appear. You think we... No. No looter. I think Piano prefers to play looter against Chaos. Sometimes End Painboy. Eternal War is in quite some time now. Since quite some time now. Obos will stop that gen bashing. But not before 1 gen dies already. That Painboy is in some trouble, but he could still play some ring around the rows and heal himself. Does nothing, will put the heal on the sluggers. Good timing on that. No, well, 1 model is left and the retreat path is good enough to not go right through all the melee. Good fight there. Got some XP on the Painboy and the sluggers by fighting these ticks. While at the same time not bleeding too much. Nicely done. It was risky, but I think he knew the risk and retreated quite in time. Tier 2 for Deimos and Riku at pretty much the exact same time. Zombie Bolter. Will he? Yeah, good. Nice. Tried to bait out the kill the weak. No kill the weak was used. But everyone retreated in time. I don't know if the use your choppers was used there, but if he got the lucky special, which you can with use your choppers on heretics, because they go up to 80 melee skill against the 75 of heretics. With a lucky special he could have gotten the wipe there, so I would say Deimos retreated just in time. However, now the global is out, and without that global, well, he doesn't quite need that global. That hard. It's nice to have in a Sluggers versus Heretic fight on the side lanes. But Deimos isn't really side laning with an AC tick, and vanilla ticks you don't quite need. They use your choppers against. Tanky Warboss trying to get some more XP, smacking the heretics, and now just keeping those Chaos Space Marines occupied. Problem is basically for him that the Chaos Space Marines are what knob on the sluggers. Chaos Space Marines is what allows the Chaos to deal with the Warboss, who got super tanky here with the War Gear. And if he melees the Chaos Space Marines, there's basically nothing that can really force him off, because heretics. Ooh, that's a heretic wipe there. Level 2 for the Pain Boy, getting the upgrade as well. I guess Riku looked there as late as we did, being occupied with the Warboss down here. Yeah, it's easy to underestimate Pain Boy's melee capacities, but you really know Deimos, he got level 2 from that. He wasn't level 2 from the start. But his melee capacities are basically that of a melee hero. He doesn't quite have the HP without this upgrade that gives him 100 HP. I think he has 750, so yeah, somewhere in between the tanky and the non-tanky heroes. Being able to heal himself helps, obviously, and he does have a dot. The thing what he doesn't have is 70 melee skill, so he can't quite special, but that doesn't really matter against heretics, you know, so problematic for the heretics. Actually got tank busters there. But I guess without looters you kinda do expect some kind of vehicle from Chaos in tier 2. All the ranged troops retreat. Death Threat could get some more XP here. No. Didn't want to. So Warboss getting the claw to become the real raid boss here. And the Death Threat is forcing off that Warboss. Yeah, kiting that Warboss will be a super pain now with the claw. Barely gets through here. I would say 3 hits for a CSM. Oh, he changed targets for some reason. Yep, second, and that would have been the third if he didn't special. Art Boys as well on him to make him, well, more tanky and actually 1v1 that Blood Crusher even under worship and fire. Got a few gens here while trying to... Oh, he could have put the Pain Boy heal on the Warboss there. Unnecessary loss. Now he has nothing to tie up these Plague Marines anymore. At least not without bleeding a shit ton. So he has to get out. Really wants that VP. Ooh, that forward model. But as it is, the reload when you lose the model with a rocket launcher, the reload time goes to 0. So the new model that picks up the rocket launcher has it magically loaded. Which is why there were 2 rockets in very rapid succession, allowing him to finish the generator due to the model loss. So it was overall quite even trade. I didn't look what's reinforcement of Plague Marines. We will never know. ACTX can easily take these shooters. With that kind of space between them, they should be able to avoid the charge. And tier 3 for Deimos. AC on the CSM. And finally some Mantle of Hate. However, all these upgrades kinda make him stuck in tier 2. Not that that's a huge problem. But another Warboss loss could actually help Riku a lot here. He does have the VP still. So if Deimos doesn't win this fight and get some VPs out of it, it's gonna get dire. DevTrade decides to go where the Plague Marines aren't. Smart move, I would say. But still, it's a 2-0 right now. And we'll see. Bloodcrusher got into the tank busters and will probably be able to kill them in base. But yeah, that would be greed, unnecessary. If he just keeps the VPs, wins this fight here, so he's fine. Even if he throws some units, no need though. Just yeah, cap with Chaos Lord, and because he shouldn't be specialed by the DevTrade, and therefore however, if the DevTrade goes for something else and specials, he can knock back Chaos Lord with that ability knockback. Tank is out. This could be the turning point because the Bloodcrusher died. However, he is buying time and there is the CSM on the side. I don't know if he has any busters take this one. Very close game. Good first one there. Okay. CSM may lose 1 or 2 models here. With the sluggers and the pain boy and the... Holy crap. Nothing lost. Let us know. Trying to cap. I mean, Riku has time. A lot of time. And if he goes for the good old Bloodletter's Plague Marines, best thing Deimos could do would be going for some flash kits to put some Daka into that. See if Riku can somehow come back here. All he needs is one fight, one push off, get the retreat, get the VPs, and then just hold, even if you throw away everything you have. Okay, where's the second plague? Wasn't there a second plague? think it was building, but I guess he decided to do it another way. Chaos Lord getting a lot of attention here. Should survive though. Just. And Plague Marines on a cap are always annoying because you usually can't just kill them fast enough to keep a point. Or keep the point uncapped. Goes for the... yeah. Zinj Dreadnought probably. I would assume. Not that Unseen Dreads would be bad against orcs. But since the tank is what it is... okay, that Penboy isn't in the bestest of position. These Bloodletters open up on him. And even the... I mean, the thing is, he gets more and more range damage, so we will have an easier time to deal with War Boss. That helps. And Knobs coming out. I don't like... it's fine. But these Bloodletters aren't far off level 2, and if they are level 2, they can 1v1 Knobs if they are under worship, no problem. Oh, Riku's getting the cap here. The Warboss will be stuck on the VP. And that's what I'm talking about. You can't really get them off fucking caps. Chaos Lord helps as well. With a... okay, so these die. Riku's putting everything in here. Bloodletters, 2 models still trying to get these double buffed. And they get it, but the point is neutral. And there's blood sacrifice. And with that, Riku takes the VPs. Chaos Lord was able to buy enough time here. What a game. Riku won. Nail and teeth, you would say, I guess. Tank got to level 2. Dreadnought got destroyed in an heroic effort together with the Plagues and the Chaos Lord to take this point and hold it. Nice one. So much for the War Boss and how strong he is against the orcs. The Chaos. I mean, he is strong, but... so that was this one. Time to go into game 2. Ooh, guess who picked what? Looks like Riku had to pick first. Used the nits and Deimos went into IG to counter that. And let's see what hero Riku picked after that. It would be, yeah, Hive Tyrant is what you would expect best hero against IG with that additional synapse and tankiness. Nothing special so far. Sentinel before second guard. Going for the Harris and not the early caps.
A power node, roger. A power node, roger.
Double Termagants are not built. And Sentinel finds the Termagants and will start trying to bleed them.
ready.
Smart move not to cap that, it's not worth the bleed. Where's the Hive Tyrant too far away to provide Synapse? I guess with Synapse you would engage the Sentinel with the 2 Thermos. Not so much without, because Thermos are so shit at... Wait! Did you see the Homagons specialing there? Did they just special on that Sentinel? What the hell? So weird that sometimes melee units special that Sentinel, even if it has too high of a melee skill. Well, you've seen it here. Let's go on. Homagons were able to buy some time at the cost of 1 model. Sentinel trying to go on with the Harris. This time the Synapse provides some protection for the Termagons, and they start trying to riddle down on these repairing guardsmen. Oh, don't be path blocking. He is right. Path blocking with fat heroes was forbidden. But, well, it didn't. Yeah. I mean, he was moving in a straight line. It's not like he was... He was trying to move his Hive Tyrant here. And he wasn't, like, moving behind the accidentally moving behind the Sentinel isn't path blocking. It was on the edge, but I wouldn't consider this illegal. However, these two like to argue, so let them argue. Homagon's capping the side. VP lead for Riku, actually. Interesting. Strangler is here to deal with the Catashans. Missed the first Strangler shot though. Second one not much better. But at least it's suppressed, so it hit 1 model. I guess it was a ground attack. But now since he got them suppressed, he can hit way easier. There's crippling poison on the Lord Commissar. But the Strangler was too late to suppress him, and now he can just go on. Nope, second crippling. Lucky knockback special there on the Commissar. Carapace coming in to make him tankier. And these Termagons barely got out because the Lord Commissar decided not to go for them. Lord Commissar, however, also only barely got out. So, good saves everywhere. Guess if he greeted on that Termagant, he would have died himself, and that with 1 upgrade. Yeah. Seems like an almost even trade. Some Ravenous as well. ID here to keep the homers from capping. Stomp on the Hive Tyrant. Deimos got some VPs back. Double Catashans are out. This is where the pain begins for our buggies. Power sword in. Ravenous gets some pot shots on the Sentinel. And ID cancelled actually.
now.
You know we're ready.
Hmm.
This
Yeah,
place is infested with
these
tyranny.
homers could have beelined this way from the start to get the sneaky on the gens. Interesting that he decided to make this his gen farm. It is a little more in the open. On the other hand, this is basically the side you want to be on due to the closer. Ooh, that was a low sentinel there. Is there a third? Was that? Oof. Was that an Overwatch mistake? Or is he actually trying to get triple Katashians against IG? Against Nits. I mean, Katashians are super strong. And where did the homers die? Here, somewhere? We've seen them being engaged by the probably some old reliable in retreat or something. If Tyrant survives. Actual triple Katashians build. Phalanx unit. It must be.
Disgusting, these things.
Commissar, you have improved. Upgrade order received. Proceeding.
I trained for this day. These foes
Commissar got his level 2. Riku is sleeping on the tier 2 button.
Tyranid attack!
Needs that tier 2 and the zone drops. It gives him.
Sir, it's tyranny. Sir, there's danger here. Reporting enemy contact.
I think the Strangler control could have been better. Always whiffs the first shot on the way too fast Lord Commissar. Either he needs to poison him earlier and hold the Strangler shot until he is poisoned, or just hold it for the Katashians, which I think would be the smartest move. Is one forward Ravener shooting the Guardsman. Dies. I've turned alone, not going in. Better that way.
Strategic point spotted here.
Finally tier 2 for Riku.
That's a critical spot.
Sir, reporting tech upgrade complete. Signal received.
Sentinel got level 2
We're ready here, sir.
as well.
Getting in fast as we can, sir.
You ain't seen what we've seen.
Holy crap, man. Look at that damage.
Upgrades are complete here.
For an undodgeable ability.
I am beset. We have the target in hand, sir.
It's just ridiculous. Give me a sec. Back. Sorry. Kids trouble.
Advantage is being Power nose is getting away from us.
Sir, they have us pinned.
Yep. All the sergeants first purchase in tier 2. Catechans are absolutely balanced. Just get 3 of them, upgrade them tier 2, and you're done, I guess. Zoanthrope on its way.
Pinned down out here.
I guess the second Barb Strangler would have been better than these Ravenous.
We have an edge for now.
Maybe Bioplasma, Psychic Stream. What do I know? Ooh, that's a literal minefield for these homers.
Victory point out there.
Deimos is probably okay. Itching to pull the trigger there. I was about to say. But yeah. So we have the Venom Cannon on the Hive Tyrant instead of the Zone Drop, but wouldn't the Zone Drop be helpful against these Catechans? I wonder. Even more bleed there. Power Sword buffing these Catechans to ridiculous levels. I mean, don't get me wrong, Catechans got a little nerf in the last patch.
Understood.
Yeah, just skip tier 2. By a couple of sergeants, it's fine. I mean, on the other hand, Riku didn't get anything tier 2 himself, so that kinda allows it.
Sir, our advantage is slight.
Reporting enemy contact.
Yeah, IG's considered a counter to Nits for a reason.
We're pinned down out here.
5 HP Homagond strolling out.
We are under attack.
Ready to prove myself, sir.
Got something for us to kill, sir?
Point is slipping away. Sir, they've a solid 200 points now.
Thorax Swarm used there. Good effect, making that Lord Commissar take extra damage. Tower helping to speed up these nits for better kiting and staying out of Catechan ranges.
Yes, sir.
But these Kasakins are gonna hurt, certainly. The Sentinel goes down, but
Down.
I guess at this point doesn't want it anymore. Yeah, just the bleed that the Catechans put into poor Riku here. I don't know if Brood Nest could have been used here at some point. The healing could help to mitigate bleed, just like the healing of the Zoanthrope. Dude, man. These Power Sword buffed Alt Reliables are ridiculous damage.
sir. And where there's a few. Capture the location. Found a requisition point here.
Sir, the generator is online.
Target structure has been dismantled.
As promised, the victory point is ours. You know we're ready.
Yeah, grenade launcher not bad. More AoE damage. At least the zone drop can heal some of that.
A victory point
Now,
is slipping away.
don't know if I agree with the Tyrant Guard at this point. The triple melter can deal good damage even in vehicle armor, and before that there is tons of plasma and power melee, so not sure. I mean, I guess he can easily deal with Katashians, can he? We'll see here. Yeah, it's looking fine. As long as it's one Katashan squad. Actually almost killed them. And of course he can peel on the Lord Commissar nicely. I don't quite get the Venom Cannon. I think should have gone for the Saw and Drop Tyrant Guard combo earlier. Or double Saw and Drop, for all I care. So this is double melter here, and looks like it's enough to slowly get him down with the melters of the Kazakhins as well. Should be easy, and if he tries to save it at all costs, that will hurt him. Okay, nuke, but no wipes. VPs are low enough that Deimos wants to force it here. He's playing him, man. That's just... I mean, a Baneblade? Really? I guess he's leaving the VP uncapped on purpose. Playing with him a little more. Just to prepare for game 3, you know. I don't think you can prepare Riku like that. He enjoys this shit. For some reason. But he also never gives up, so if you do this to him, he will play you for ages like that.
We are under attack.
I don't get the Venom Cannon. Can anyone explain to me this Venom Cannon?
We are winning this one, sir.
That was surprising little damage. Just that Lord Commissar alone, man. Got no tools to force him off, really. So tanky and fast, and always gets something in melee, and without the heavy weapon team to just put enough damage into him. Kinda hard to deal with, but that's another reason why he's a counter to nits. I don't know, can those focus warp blasts of zone drops knock him back when he's in shield? Why is no one talking to me today? Chat, are you there? And there's the Baneblade. Oh, I should hide this, right?
Ravenous strike. Right. Wake up! Here it is, from the rear! The high tyrant says, it's done.
Obviously, base Raven.
Good show, sir. Victory.
Alright. Game 3 between Deimos and Riku. Selenon. And it's orcs. Again. And Spech Marines. Deimos on Kanob actually, not MacBoy. I guess MacBoy was vetoed. Yeah, this is a problem. I don't think Deimos has experience on Kanob, and I guess he just forgot that the vetoes exist, and now he's up against an apothecary here. Let's see if we have another one that gets first purchase fucking like we've seen this in the finals. Valor Hero on the Kanob and Piano on the Apo, same map actually, and yeah, Piano got first purchase, Apo Bolter, and the rest is history. Ooh, just in time knockback there. Good one. He won't be able to cap, I don't think. Ah, he will. Okay. Lucky that the knockback was far enough to get him off the cap. But in the end, he got it anyways. Lost a couple of HP. So at this point, Deimos going double sluggers. Kanob actually trying to put some damage into the attacks. I don't think that's worth its time in HP because there's an apothecary, you know. And if he does that, he could have taken some cover. But it is what it is. Sluggers get suppressed by the base turrets and get out before they lose anything. Maybe Tex will melee to try and snag a model. No, don't even try. They do have quite high HP, so not really worth the try. Shooters do not want to tangle with these Tex. And Apo and Tex split here actually. Get more map. That will weaken him in his fighting, but since Sluggers and Kanob are pushed back, he can easily do that because there's nothing that can beat either Apo or the Tex. T1.5 units coming in. Looters against classic assaults. Riku. Casual off fight heal. Sluggers alone here, not the best. Oh yeah, where were the second slugger? Like one went into base. But what did the second slugger do all game? Didn't notice. Too late. So Luther's long range trying to bash. Not the best. Oh, bad setup. Should be setting up here, so he could enter the building when he's jumped by assaults. Still made it though, without lots of HP losses. Second looter now gets molested by the assaults, because this looter doesn't care to suppress the assaults and rather shoots. The tacticals didn't get suppression, and there's looter model losses now. 2. That's kind of expensive. How these techs are just having fun here, keeping these occupied. However, they got into medium range and now they're actually taking damage. They took way less when they were still here, but that was all an elaborate bait to get that grenade in and bleed another model. Probably hoped for 2, but it is what it is. Another one shooter model. Force trouble. Hey, Stridey. Oh, wait, when did one die? This one died? Oh, he must have jumped another time. Yes, this is where the ASM jumped and he got the last model too. Sorry for missing that. Yeah. See, actually good investments here in shotguns and scout sergeants. ASM going all the way in there with the able support and one shotgun there. They can easily tango with the double sluggers. And there we go. Full upgraded shooters. So by now that's a lot of power invested in tier 2. I'm not sure the upgrades on the shooters were needed here. But well, who am I to criticize a better player, right? I know, and I said that earlier. But thanks, Olaf. Only that Riku isn't doing it quite as stupid as Piano did with the Apo Bolter first purchase. Riku actually got ASM first and then started upgrading his scouts. I mean, it's a little different build. Val went for double shooters and Deimos went for double sluggers. But let's be honest, ASM are far more important on a double shooter build than they are on a double slugger build. So yeah, it should have been ASMs. Really should have. Risky business here. Will they survive? Ooh, ASM wipe. Apo wipes as well. Wow. Wow. This is looking terrible for Riku now. Also, a scout wipe somewhere? That's a giant oof. He does have his tier 2 and he's got it way before Deimos does. Due to Deimos quite heavy. Thought what? Well, there's a... Oh, I guess that was an Overwatch mistake. Third looter can't be serious. This is what keeps him from being on his way to tier 2 already. And he will regret that Overwatch. I just assume it was an Overwatch. Because that Razorback is now uncontested for quite a long time. and will bleed him lots. However, without the assaults, will be interesting to see. Yeah, path blocking his wheels kills us allowed, so he can boss the K-Nob around here, no problem. Yeah, what's Riku gonna do in tier 2 with little power? Get a second tag now? I don't think so. Just drop power. Try to somehow save that with a Razorback. Oh, he's got scouts inside, so he can actually detect the looters. Not the worst move. April's inside there too. Techs are just going down the lane. And first purchase seemed to be at least one slugger mob there for Deimos. No Beamy. Yeah, but we don't have that, so what can you do? No models lost there. And here comes the Razorback, having a fun time bleeding those orcs now to some sluggers. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gotta be careful actually. Well, this mob cave comes in to save, but so Riku got map back and full farm. So at this point he just repurchases the assaults. I don't know. You really want the assaults here? I mean, I wouldn't know what else, so I guess it's fine.
We got enough to lead us, boys. Wonderful.
The deep fall. Where did they go? Oh, I didn't realize the shadow of this bunker is here. So these guys actually put their shadow from here to here. Interesting. Yeah, Beamy Looter keeping that Razorback off. Should... Oh, this is not a shot blocker. It isn't. Ooh. How did that shot still do so much damage? Holy crap. Yeah. Assaults just in time. Don't really care for that second looter. As long as it's not close range, they can endure it. Hey, Smoke got nerfs. That looter did double the damage it would have done last patch, at least. So we're on the right way. I mean, in this matchup, if you compare this matchup to last patch, orcs have a quite easier time. So I'm not gonna complain. Yes, that smoke is still good, but I wouldn't call it imbalanced anymore. Death Threat now. Tier 3 for Riku. Holy moly, that's risky. But I guess all the looters become kinda useless. And as long as he doesn't stand into the beamy. I mean, Deimos could have gone for double beamy just to get rid of this Razorback. But double beamy afterwards would be quite useless, obviously. That's the problem. But the one can't really deal with a Razorback, so what you gonna do? Better get that Razorback down. If you ask me. No upgrade for the Death Threat. It's purely there to push back the Razorback. That's lazy setups. ASMs could easily jump in to get them both. Riku's just trying to buy some time. Let's see if these sluggers will be enough. Not with Angels of Death they will. Notices this and gets out. Actually got a rear armor hit in there. Nice. This could be... Why did it reset up? Oh, I guess he's attacking. And it went out of the arc, so it had to reset up. Very nice Razorback control there. And here is the Predator. If you can't kill the Razorback, how are you gonna kill the Predator, right? I hope he's doing double or triple looters. See, this is another thing. If he thought ahead, like what's he gonna get next? If he actually arrived at the notion it's tier 3 and Predator, then a second Beamy looter earlier would have absolutely been the obvious choice. You get rid of the... But yeah, it's very hard to arrive at that conclusion. I understand that fully. But now what? Now you really need this. Oh, he does have double looters by now. Beamies by now. He is fed up with this shit. Doesn't reinforce the shooters anymore. Yeah, like these shooters upgrade, what did they do? Maybe wipe that one scout squad that wasn't upgraded, but meh. So the Predator keeping its distance. I don't think ASM jump in there was very smart. Apo goes down. But that Predator... The thing is, you can keep him off your troops with the beamies, but you can't ever catch him. I think he should try to trap, really. Set them up somewhere, make them invisible, and hope you catch some prey by accident. I mean, he's got two. If he just put one here on a hunch, you know, to decloak and put rear armor hits in early on. Razorback dies here. If the looter ever gets vision, it doesn't. Oh god. Oh, it did get vision here in the end. Drove too close to this, or started attacking really. As soon as it shot these looters, probably it got seen and the looter killed it. Sorry, I missed that. But this Predator. Ooh. What? Weird setup. Interesting that you can actually shoot across this. Oof. I don't really like these ASM jumps. I don't even know if I agree on the ASM purchase. Or they are not Vanguard by now. They are going around with a Melter. Let's see, what can he do? What can he do? Victory points are seriously low for Deimos, so he's basically bound to camp the left side with a double VP. And we've seen this in game 1. Riku will get that VP at some point, I'm sure. Okay, Orc Tank is out. but it will be against double predators. Dude, did he like is he cosplaying a tech marine here with the tank purchases and vehicle purchases? It is a testament to how how good Orc AV is. That people can do that. I think I don't know, man. Just a triple looter is such an hindrance. Yeah, boom. And these two tanks fire, that's a lot of damage. And he knows he just has to get this VP for a very short time. Actually seeing these looters. Boom. Yeah, what the fuck? Is he gonna... Well, he's gonna save it with a K-Knock, but... With double Predator support, these ASM will be able, I would assume, to deal with the sluggers. Got the heal from the APO. Ooh, one Predator down. Is there another jump? Yes, looters set up all in one spot. Another... Ooh. Rocks coming in. Another sluggers against... Oh, that was looter bug. They instantly set up. Nice. I don't know how he did that. Nobody knows. And that's good. Apo coming in, gets them looters. He even sees the other looter. I don't know, maybe it's time to get Sanguine Chainsaw there. And Purification Vials. Yeah, he's trying to hold on to the VPs. But Kanop just can't 1v1 level 2 Marines with a Sergeant, and Apo's casually specialing these level 2 boys. And that's it. Riku won. Because Deimos, I think he said it like he played without hero. Played Kanop and is very unexperienced with it. Basically used him as a side capper all game. And I gave him some shit for the shooter upgrade. But in hindsight, you kind of need that with this build, because if you don't go for the shooter knob, you can just go for cloaked scout and give your looters shit with these cloaked scouts. You certainly don't want that. You can even like go in with a sergeant, nade one of your looters and melee the other one. Suddenly all your looters are de-set up and you can waltz in with your ranged blob, something like that. So you gotta detect them, so you need the knob. And if you get the knob, I mean, big shooter upgrade is even more good, and suppression on demand is never really bad when there's tacticals on the field, so I get it. But let's see, this is 45, 60, 75, and then these two is another 60. So that's 135 is a really big tier 1. So you have no way getting any upgrades on your knob. And then he accidentally, I think it was an Overwatch mistake, got the third looter. Yeah, that set him really far behind. He did really good in tier 1, even though he was Kano. Or maybe because he was Kano, because he didn't do that bad in tier 1 with Kano. But then this Overwatch basically cost him the game. And I mean, he was tier 3 and didn't get the Kano rocket launcher. This is how unexperienced he is with this hero. I mean, there was vehicles everywhere. Getting knife is meme. Stop saying things like that.